What I really want to talk about tonight is you and what makes you tick and what can change things for you in the future. Because you see, the most difficult prison to break out of is your mind. Believe it or not, it's your own mind. And you have to go out of your mind in order to find yourself. I'm going to do brain surgery tonight. And I'm going to show you how to program your brain. I'd like to begin by saying, without any doubt, I'm nothing special. I'm as average as can be. I didn't have any special upbringing, as normal gets. I had great parents. But the difference between you and me is I know how to program my brain. That's it. And if you learn how to program yours, you will experience miracles in your life. You become what I call a hopeless success. It's impossible not to succeed. Actually impossible. So I hope that your mind is open. I call myself a part-time brain surgeon. You know, when you fly somewhere and you're on first class, as you all know, there's a ceremony. Immediately people turn to each other and, what do you do? And say, well, I'm a part-time brain surgeon. He said, part-time? Yeah. You know, would you like me to operate on your thinking? He said, go on. You know, so I take out my trusty little flip chart. I mean, what's he going to do? He's on the plane for an hour in the tube. He can't jump out. And I see if he qualifies. So we're going to have some fun. My real question is, why are you here? I mean, it doesn't take a little bit to get here. And I'm impressed by that. But why are you here? To have fun, to meet a potential candidate for a significant other? Why are you here? Because if you came with the intention of finding the secret, if you came with the intention to leave doing something different, you're at the right place at the right time with the right person, with the right motivation, with the right company, and the right opportunity. And we're going to make that happen. We are. So I want to tell you about Leroy. And I picked this story. I never tell a story just to tell a story, if you want to understand. I pick it to make a point. And this one, I think, is very appropriate for this juncture in time in our situation. So Leroy was like us all. He was exuberant, excited about life, and he wanted a red bike. He had picked it out. He checked it out. He knew what it cost, but he didn't have the money. He had to get his mom to give it to him for his birthday that was coming up. So he gave her plenty of time. He prepared her 2 weeks ahead, and, you know, his mom said, that's a lot of money, and you have been, you know, kind of a problem in school. You better go upstairs and write a letter to God why you should have that bike. And they were, you know, good Catholics. And so he went upstairs and started to write a letter. And he said, Dear God, I've been a very, very good boy. I've done everything right, and I really want this red bike. And Mama doesn't quite have the money, but maybe you can help out some way, answer my prayer, and get me that red bike. You know, he sat down and he thought about the letter that he wrote. He says, God, that's a lie. God automatically knows when you're lying. That ain't going to work. So he said, okay. He threw it out, ripped it up, threw it out. He wrote another letter. Okay, God, I've been okay. I've tried hard. I messed up a few times, but I've been an okay boy, but I really, really want this bike, and I believe in you. Can you please let me have the red bike? He read the letter back like he was God. He said, that won't work. So he ripped it up, and he wrote another letter. Dear God, I have been a very bad boy, but I believe in you so much that I promise that I will never be bad again. Does it sound familiar? If you just would give me this red bike, and I'll prove it to you, and if I don't be good for the rest of the year, you can punish me and take it away. Negotiating with God, right? Anybody ever do that? So he read the letter and said, my goodness, I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught, and it's going to be a bad time. So he ran downstairs, got his jacket, and his mother said, where are you going? He said, don't worry, I'm going to church. Ran down to the corner church and went in the door and up towards the altar. He looked around. He grabbed the Virgin Mary Mother, stuck it in his coat, and ran home. Got upstairs, put it out, sat down to write a letter. Dear God, I got your mama. If you want to see her again, send the bike. Wow. He wasn't really a bad guy. He wanted that bike bad, but do you think he got the bike? It's a valuable lesson in life. But if he had followed the system and done it right, I bet you God would have materialized the money. Or his mother would have found a way. And he would have had the bike. Well, you catch that one on the way home. There's a big moral in that. You get it?